How's the audio turning out on that?
And we're live. It sounds good. Sounds fine. I have to take out a little bit of the readjust the audio levels and post. Welcome to Don't Tell Anyone After Hours. Don't Tell Anyone After Dark. This is the all anal version of the podcast.
Your voice makes me want a coffee.
Oh my god. Coffee enema, huh?
Yeah. I was just reading about those, yeah.
Yeah, coffee enema. I'd like to try one, I think. Need to get that on.
Make you want to shit more?
I think you're already
Does
there.
that speed you up?
You're already dookie.
Brings you down.
It's like
Straight to the fucking bloodstream.
Fucking Adderall.
The alcohol.
Yeah.
Does get to your bloodstream faster.
Yeah. I you know, as far as enemas go, I think I'd probably like to give an enema, like administer an enema more than maybe
I am pretty sure it's physically impossible to pee in a butt.
a cum enema.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to administer a cum enema.
What can make produce more cum?
What could produce more? Zinc?
An edible
Zinc?
zinc vitamins?
Is it really zinc?
I don't fucking
what
know.
you-
That's what the ads on Pornhub said.
Oh my
you take zinc supplements, you'll come harder. You'll shoot ropes.
Makes you a man.
Fucking
Yeah.
shooting ropes.
Yeah, there's cum supplements out
anchor
there.
ropes.
They sell them. Like fucking
It's got to be enough.
health
to clean everything
supplements
out.
Is it a volume or a viscosity thing?
volume.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wanted this to be about the outdoors, right?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the
Yeah.
outdoors.
Intro over.
Yeah.
We did come here to talk about fishing and hunting. I guess we could start out with questions. Hunter,
Yep.
what's the biggest fish
We're
you've
gonna
ever
take
caught?
questions from
Oh.
caller number 3.
Biggest fish I caught was a big striper. Caught under a bridge, live lining with shad. We did what to put him in. Didn't even think to weigh him, but he's huge, man. Like, gotta find the picture.
Were you holding them up on your body huge, or were you like holding them out?
What's the rough length?
Of course, I followed the principles. All right,
Rough
fish modeling school. All right,
Yeah.
With elbows in, tuck the wrist,
in.
keep the hands
You
hidden.
could do one finger to make it look like, or you can do your whole hand to make it look
If you had to
bigger.
guess how big it was for the listener,
32 inches.
32 inches.
Okay.
I don't even know.
Which
like-
is the same size as a horse's penis.
Right here?
Yeah,
Right there?
I'd say something about that. That believable but
That's pretty
impressive.
big, yeah.
That believable but
For the,
impressive.
Definitely a
for the
striper.
return listeners, we learned that on the last podcast, how big horse's penis is.
Yeah, check that out.
Was it 39?
It was, I don't know,
24 to
30.
39 inches.
Yeah, hard. Yeah, so the size of a striper. The size of the biggest striper Hunter's ever caught.
I don't know about width or weight, though.
And girth.
It was a big fish.
Big fish.
What about you, Jim?
Not big. Honestly, the biggest fish I ever caught was like 4.5 pound largemouth. And I caught it on a aluminum saltwater whopper propeller. It was a propeller.
A whopper plopper?
No, it was a topwater propeller. It was like the tube torpedo looking ones.
Oh,
And-
those, yeah, we got the.
And it had the spindle on the back. And it
Those
was literally
old school. Those are cool. I have
Yeah,
some
it
of
was super
those.
old school. Yeah, I was using it in a fucking like a super low pond with a lot of structure, a lot of like trees and shit. It looked like a flooded area almost. And I was tossing it into areas, and everyone was like, my buddies that I had with me was like, "You're not gonna catch anything over there. It's like 2 feet of water." And I just caught the biggest bass in the entire pond. It was almost a lake. It was such a big pond. It was like a 5-acre pond. It was gigantic.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
it was huge.
nice.
Yeah. I spent a
pretty good.
lot of time younger Google mapping fishing spots and then just trespassing to fish. Like I would look up on Google Maps any bodies of water I could find with satellite imagery, and then I would just go get dropped off at that location and try to hike through the woods and get to it and then fish it. And that was like, I probably did that 20 to 24 different ponds within the area that I grew up. Just would always go get dropped off. I fished some dude's front yard pond one time. Went to go knock on the door to see if somebody would let me fish there, and no one was home, so I just like fished the pond for like a couple hours. Caught some nice black crappie. There was lots of lily pads in it. It was 2 ponds separated by the driveway, and I fished both sides. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did a lot of trespass fishing. I like that.
Mine was all core land, the big sandstones on the lake, just hopping from one to another and shore fishing, hitting channels. That was my thing. I love that a lot. Hiking in,
cool.
hiking out.
pretty cool.
I private land.
Private land.
Had about 8 or 9 ponds on it. That's
Perm-
where I
you
spent
had
my
permission?
summers. Yeah, with
Yeah.
my grandparents.
Gotcha.
That's where I spent my summers. I fished a lot, hunted a lot. My biggest fish is a catfish, which I hate it. I was bass fishing, and I was working a jig just on the bottom, and it slurped it up. It was probably like 13 pounds.
I've literally
Big
never
flathead.
caught anything on a jig before. And I've tried, not for lack of trying. I have tried. And I'm not a bad fisherman. Like, I do catch things. I'm not a horrible fisherman. I know
Have you
what
tried bucktail jigs?
I don't know.
They're not. I've caught the shore fishing. I've been able to like pump them in a channel, like where the river runs through the lake, like the main channel, and pump it. And bucktail, they're like they're older school, and they used to be included in survival kits.
What
'cause they
makes
were-
them bucktail? Is just the skirt? Or the...
I think it's just the setup. Yeah.
'Cause I've tried swim jigs. I've tried football head. I've tried
Yep. Like a football head with a crawl,
finesse jigs. I've tried
crawl trailer on.
tons of different kinds of jigs. Oh, no, I've never tried that.
Yeah, I like them in like 3/4 ounce. You can you can
Swim them, work
you
them
can-
like a jig.
They get big, yeah, they're good, and it's just you just pump them and just work them like a jig. It's what I've done, and I've been able to pull some nice shore ones.
I bet
Especially
you-
with the swirl tail trailer that you got on it, because it really probably gives it some action, like the ones in the pictures.
Yes,
You put those like regular grub jig bodies on there. With
I've
the
done that.
single
Yeah, I've
tail.
done paddle tails, and then they say flip the paddle tail upside down, like on some swim bait, paddle tail swim baits.
Yeah. So I guess if we're talking about like panfish, I've caught tons of fish on jigs. I just mean like anything bigger.
I've
largemouth.
only ever like perch.
And yeah, perch, sunfish, fucking crappie. I've caught them all on jigs. Just as like anything bigger than that, like a angling jig, like for largemouth and shit. Never
The
caught
road
anything.
runners, is that or is it? I always give rooster tails and road runners.
Yeah, the
So-
rooster tails, inline spinners. Yeah, I wouldn't consider those jigs, but you can
Well,
fish them like a
what
jig.
about road runners then? You know what I'm
I
talking
don't even know
about?
what a roadrunner is.
It's a bird.
No. I was fishing a small finesse, not football head jig, but just jig, normal jig head. It was a ball.
Yeah.
It was like an 1/8 ounce with a crawl trailer.
Those
I
are like
was
the more
ripping 'em.
modern ones.
I was catching them in
Oh
like
yeah, jig with a spinner, jig with a
20,
blade.
30 foot of water.
So a roadrunner is a regular jig with a spoon blade on the side that spins.
For me, no, it's even just like the jig heads, and then the fabric with like the little feathers, purple. That's like what a road runner is to me.
Oh, I guess I would just call that a jig. I don't know. I have a lot of those though, and I never caught anything on those.
No, I don't think I've ever had them. I always keep them. They're simple to keep in like a survival fishing
Yeah.
kit or like a backpack fishing kit.
Yeah.
They're always in there. Used to catch perch on them a little bit, but you just did them with a line.
What do we think about fly fishing?
Never
Kind-
used the fly rod.
Kind of gay.
It's its own art, but it just takes up a lot of space. And honestly, I'd rather just be out there with a
Seems
spin
like
cast.
a lot of work from what it could be.
It's kind of gay.
Making a mountain out of molehill.
I agree.
Fishing is, I mean, I have a fucking beer can koozie, and I can catch fish on that bitch quicker than I could and easier than a fly rod. I mean, I've never used one, so
Well, you got to use one for you
it
truly make up
looks
your mind.
very naughty,
Why-
tangly, messy.
Why do you think fly fishermen like doing it?
I don't know. The fight. That's why I like fishing, is the fight, feeling the power of a fish, their strength underwater, it really grounds you to earth and makes you feel there are other things out there that are bigger and stronger and live different lives.
But how does a fly rod like add to that, or why does it justify?
Well, it's lower.
Does it
test.
open you up to
It's
different
lighter
fish species?
action. Yeah, I think so.
You can fish species of fish that only feed like on top
I
of
think
the
if
water.
you asked a guy who
Small little
primarily fly
flies.
fishes, you can't catch certain things on a regular rod as opposed to a fly rod. But if you ask somebody who uses a spinning rod or a bait caster, they would probably tell you anything that somebody that's fly fishing for, they could probably catch with their rig.
Yeah, I mean, if it's trout, they're going to catch trout. But I think the whole thing is that you can let the fly, like you put that lure on top of the water. That's part of it, right?
Yeah,
You
very
don't-
gently too.
You can't do that with a traditional rod and reel, can you?
No, but those fish can be targeted with subsurface lures.
And that's where I'm at. I like it like street level, common man, just a little trashy. That's my home. That's my
Same,
base, Yeah,
same, yeah. I like trailer
saying
trash
it's like
beer.
a regal-
I like trailer
a
trash
regal thing.
women. I like trailer trash fishing poles. I use a motherfucking Zebco single button.
You want to go out back and shoot 22s?
Yeah, we go shoot fish with 22. We were talking about
Put a potato on
we
the
were
end of
talking
it.
about Secondhand Lions today. You remember that movie, dude?
Yes.
Secondhand Lions.
Didn't I ask you about that?
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, he was like, "You remember Secondhand Lions?" I was like, "Yeah, the fucking movie where they fish with dynamite."
Oh my god.
Hell yeah!
That's a great
Shooting
movie.
skeet on the front porch.
He's fucking sleepwalking out by the lake, fucking fighting people with a fucking stick.
Yeah,
It's a plunger.
it's a plunger.
He's like, "What are you doing out here, boy?
Yeah.
Get back inside."
Dude, I gotta rewatch that.
Having war
He
terrors.
just has guns. He's just carrying a gun all the time.
Yeah,
They start shooting skeet. They love
Yeah.
it.
teaches the
That
kid
was
how to
their
fight
first
with a
purchase.
knife.
Their
Yeah.
first purchase from traveling
With their
salesman.
gold.
Yeah, they're fucking
Rich
riches.
okay.
Yep, I gotta,
Michael Caine, not Michael Caine.
Rocco kind.
I gotta rewatch Secondhand Lions for sure.
Yeah.
I have it on DVD.
Where do the lions come in?
He buys them from like a traveling
Buys a
circus.
lion.
They want to shoot it. They want to kill
Yeah,
it.
for sport.
And it's just a fucking tired old lion.
They buy the lion to hunt it.
Yes.
That's so
And
funny.
it runs into the fucking corn.
Oh my
The
gosh.
fucking giant garden of corn.
Dude,
Somebody-
let's be realistic. If somebody like us got rich the way they got rich, would we not spend our time and money probably similar to them?
Probably.
Oh, yeah. Not in killing circus animals, but
You don't think so?
no, I wouldn't. I'd maybe like a wild animal.
I might buy a big game
Imagine
on
growing
the black
up in
market
the early
to hunt.
1900s, though, too.
Oh, that's true. I would
It's
just.
like
They
the
had enough money to go to
Serbian- He was
Africa.
in the Serbian War, African War, or something.
They could have just went and done like real big game hunting. They had the money.
Yeah,
They bought
They
a
probably
fucking airplane.
did do game hunting.
Yeah, but
They wanted to taste
that's
that.
their they don't come from money, so they don't have that train of thought.
Mm-hmm.
Their train of thought was, yeah, I want to do big game hunting, but we could do it from the comfort of our own property.
Maybe.
So let's
Yeah.
buy the big game, bring it
Okay,
here.
so that being your statement there, why the fuck were they just had their guns ready to go right in front of the crate? When he
Just to go
opened it?
shoot.
You're supposed to let it go and, kind of make
Yeah.
base camp and then
Yeah.
go hunt it. That's the real sport.
I don't know, but yeah. I don't know about hunting a
Fucking
lion, but I would like
lions.
I would like to go hunt an exotic big game. That was another question I wanted to ask. What was the first animal you guys ever killed? In a hunting capacity, not like accidentally set on a kitten.
or tortured or something.
Yeah, yeah. We do
Mice
have those.
fucker.
We do have those
So
stories.
kittens don't count? How,
No, like in a hunting capacity, like
Okay.
to
I
hunt
was
any.
specifically weaponized to kill an animal.
Yeah. Should I go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I was a big, what was it, Survivor Man? I think it was Survivor Man. The guy who took the camcorder out on his own and got dropped off, helicoptered back in a certain zone, like 12 days later or whatever. I watched a lot of that when I was a little kid. And probably 6th grade or so, I paid enough attention to learn how to create snares.
Oh.
So I used some twine that we had my dad used to mark the property lines, and I with this fluorescent pink twine, right? And I built these in the back of our property. We had 1 acre, and it was in a fucking literal neighborhood. We're not talking about the woods here. This is a neighborhood, but the lot behind us was a wood lot, and it was like a few acres, and it was in between neighborhoods, housing additions, and where that woodlot came into contact with our backyard, there was a bunch of what you could easily tell were little tiny briar patch cutouts of rabbit trails. So I hung all these, I probably made 5 snares that first day, and literally 2 days later, there was a fucking rabbit on one of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And, this is a testament. I use this story as a testament
Kill
as
it
to...
with a fucking knife.
No, it was dead when I went and got it. It had hung. I made the snare to where it would continuously tighten but not untighten, so it strangled itself overnight.
Okay.
And I use this story as a testament to how big of a piece of shit my dad was, because I caught a rabbit and brought it up to the house and was like, "All right, here we go. I'm ready. What do I do now?" And he's like, "I don't fucking know. Figure it out." And I was like, "Okay, well, I have a dead animal and I'd like to butcher it." And he was like, "Well, fucking look it up." And so I literally had to Google it. I'm pretty sure back then it was like Yahoo. I Yahooed it, and then watched.
Like Ask Jeeves.
Read an article, like a WikiHow, on how to butcher a rabbit, and went out there and butchered it. Washed the meat off, put it in a gallon Ziploc, and put it in the fridge, and then asked my mom to cook it the next time she made a meal, and she never did, and it went bad in the fridge, and we had to throw it away.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that was the first animal I ever
R.I.P.
hunted and killed.
Mine would have to be either a turtle or a bird. Yeah.
Did you eat a lot of turtle?
No, never ate.
Turtle
Never
soup?
ate turtle? I've had turtle
I would
soup.
just
Yeah.
shoot
I never
out of the
have.
ponds. They wanted me to clean the turtles up.
I
Too
can't
many
say
of
I
them.
remember how a turtle tastes, but I don't think it's bad. I don't
I've done a
remember it
lot
being
of
bad.
varmint removal.
For
They're,
hire.
like, sitting around killing beavers and shit.
Mercenary.
Basically.
Yeah.
I would move
Retard.
bass around. They would tell me to put, if a pond was low on population, they would tell me to, fill up the barrel. And I had a barrel of water in the
Man,
back
go
of it side by
shoot those
side.
fish.
Shoot the fish.
Had to take them out back.
Yeah.
That was fun. Thanks, Grandpa.
Look away, look at the pretty flowers.
I pull them out of the water, and I
I
hold them
wouldn't
down,
move 'em.
and I put the pistol in.
There was a pond that was being
Think of the
drained by
bunnies.
a beaver, right?
Think of the
I
bunnies.
caught like a 5-pound monster out of it. And this pond was like, I don't know, shin deep.
Oh.
Because it was drained. The dam had busted. The beaver
Ponds
did
never
not
seem to
want
last,
water
do
in
they,
there.
man? Ponds are always on the
Yeah,
decline.
and there was a tree in the middle, like an actual tree, kind of like island. It was nice.
That's cool.
The
It was
Great
very
American
serene, like
Pond
a Bob
Extinction.
Ross painting a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to paint landscapes so fucking bad, dude. I wish I could paint. I want to paint.
You just need the supplies.
I
just
want
gotta
to
watch
set
Bob
up.
Ross.
Yeah, I want to set up have all the equipment and watch Bob Ross and try
Is
to.
that
paint
is
one.
that going to be our next? Is that going to be our next bro night?
Can we do it?
I have an easel.
You guys want to do
You
it?
can buy easels for like $12 at Hobby Lobby. You can get a canvas you can get a pack of canvases for
packs of
20.
them, yeah.
You can get all the acrylic colors for about $5. We'd have to pull our money and resources
I
I
together.
really
actually
want
think
to-
I have most of this on a bulk level.
I really want to paint a Bob Ross.
Because I have like 2 packs of canvas on my house right now.
Let's.
Okay.
Where are we gonna do it?
Brushes
Can't
is
do
the
it here.
problem.
Why can't we do it here? Why we
We're
got
gonna paint
could throw
here.
it
we got a tarp.
We do have a tarp. If we did it on the tarp, put Bob Ross on the projector, dude.
And just fucking
And
like
with the fucking coolest
like a
office
Pinot's
ever.
palette fucking night.
Oh, we can have some wine. We'll come double back
Yeah.
in our personal vehicle.
What's the-
Bring our sleeping bag, sleep here.
Who's bringing cheese?
Yeah.
Gotta have some cheese.
I'll bring a whole
Gouda.
I'll bring a whole charcuterie board. I got
I'm
it.
bringing a
Charcuterie.
block of sharp fucking cheddar, just sharp as shit.
Just a block of it. We'll just take bites.
Yeah, I like eating cheese off the block, dude. Big fan of that. Big fan of shit. Just
Sharp
shouts
cheddar,
out cheese.
sharp cheddar is just. I think that's very good.
Sharp's good as fuck.
Very good
Yeah.
cheese.
Yeah. Colby Jack's good just for the pure like eatability.
Yeah.
You don't like Colby Jack? Voice your opinion, dude. Come on, tell
Isn't
me.
that processed?
Don't hold back.
It feels processed. Even the best Colby Jack, I think, feels processed.
Are they actually mixing the cheeses?
I was
Beforehand, or
Is it a yellow cow and a white cow? Like,
yeah. They put them together in a pen and let them do their magic. Yeah.
poop out a fucking
Yeah.
wheel of Colby Jack?
Yeah. That's the birth. It's a
We
love
marvel
child.
over it. We fucking
Yeah.
somebody.
Colby Jack is the love child of a yellow and a white cow. That's what happens.
I legitimately believe milk came from like brown milk, chocolate milk came from brown cows or black cows.
You still believe that?
No.
Oh. I thought you were saying
Everything is everything.
Yeah.
I
I genuinely
believe.
it's a conspiracy. The government doesn't want you to know, but brown cows really make
No,
chocolate milk.
that one was something I birthed when I was young and overcame that with science and facts.
science.
I did my research.
Do you have a general caliber you would use for most to all hunting experiences?
Yeah, I always use 223.
223? Interesting.
Out of what?
It's small enough for small animals. You can, AR, I guess, is all I did. I had a bolt action 223 for a while, but that was gifted to my brothers.
I use
My brother.
a 243 for generally all hunting purposes outside of small game. 22 for small game, 243 outside.
It's been all over the place for me, but 30-30 is like that definitive thing that I tie one of my childhood back to, but like also just like that's just to me it, you know.
I honestly can't say, I don't think I've ever shot a 30-30.
They're nice, they're fun. When
I
shot
got
his,
one.
you do, you gotta get that. I'm in pretty tight with a gunsmith now. I was gonna actually.
I looked it up. You have to. It's got to be glued, hot glued.
Well, you also want it perfectly in line, otherwise
Yeah.
their shots aren't gonna be
I
straight.
mean, if you got a gunsmith, he could probably
I'm gonna talk to him.
cut and
You said it
tap
has
the barrel.
the gun
and put
has
an
no
actual
front sight.
on it. Yeah, it fell
Yeah.
off. Because at the factory, it's like solder glued or copper glued or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
How many
You could
do you-
just go on vibes. You can fill it out. You don't necessarily need a front sight.
Yeah. It's got a backside.
I'm joking. It's a joke.
You can put a piece of putty
Yeah.
and like make a little point.
I was thinking like
bead sight.
like a
Little
fluorescent
bead.
paint marker, just a little right on the tip of the barrel. Fluorescent paint marker, just center it as much as possible, and just
Oh, and then use that as your.
yeah, like a big dot. Like
you have to aim high
front
or
side
low.
dot.
You have to aim low.
You just general direction is what you'll get out.
Yeah,
of it.
we're going off vibes.
Yeah. I mean, if we hit fire, that's pretty fun too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that 30-30, she works.
You guys were talking about fall gear for camping earlier. Is that what you were talking
Oh
about?
yeah, definitely packing a wool sweater.
Yeah. Staying
Yeah.
dry is important because it gets.
Can we talk about how fucking hot the first week of October has been?
Yeah, is it what are we on that?
Eight.
This is the first like cool. I think it's supposed to get down like.
It's cool-ish,
59
but
today.
it's been hot as fuck this October.
chilly in the mornings, just because you're not
Yeah.
used to it. But like if you drive windows down,
I was reading a social media post yesterday about how people were talking about. Obviously, global warming was the gist, but they were like, your kids will never experience the world that we live in now, or the world that you grew up with. That's gone. You have to like pass that down verbally and explain to them how it was, because they'll never get that, and you have to make them realize that this, because they are gonna make this the normal, and it's always been like this. It was like a very engagement bait fucking.
I mean, how hard is it to like doctor like records of like, oh, it was 93 degrees today?
I mean,
Simple enough.
as divisive as the post was, honestly, there's a lot of truth to it, because my kids don't know that you used to have to wear a fucking sweater all through September and October.
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah. And the Rockies had a lot more snow on them
yeah,
historically.
it gets cold way later in the year, and I am in denial in a lot of ways, because I keep thinking, oh, it's just this year, oh, it's just a hot year, and I've been saying that for 10 years.
Oh, it's been hot since the 70s.
Yeah, I've been saying that for 10 years now. Oh, it's just hot. That's why it's just a
how
hot
been.
year this
That's
year.
Just how it's been.
Yeah, no, when I was a kid, it was fucking it got cold the beginning of September. It got cold the end of August.
Halloween was cold.
Yeah, Halloween was fucking cold every year. And like last two Halloweens it wasn't cold at all. Like we're short sleeves. Like
Yeah, it was like warm.
when I was a kid, it was like maybe we're getting snow. Like you never know. It's getting 60, 50, 40. There's been colder. And I keep thinking, oh, I'm telling myself, it's just a warm year. And then I'm like, I have said that for the last like 10 fucking years, that it's
Do you
just a
feel
warm
like
year.
the winters have gotten worse?
No,
I don't think so.
it just seems erratic.
I mean, weather is unpredictable. I'm a big weather guy.
Weatherunderground.com.
Yeah.
It's strange
I
to
know.
think, living in the climate that we do, that there's people who live in
political or weather climate.
weather. There's people that live in places where it's just snowy all year, or people that live in places where it's just hot all year.
I almost
It's strange to
envy the
think
snow
that.
ones.
They don't go through the seasons like we do. It's just always one season.
Oh, I'm sure there's got to be some variance.
Yeah, but
Rainy
like
months, dry months.
sure, yeah, but they're not going through the stark
Hot to
yeah, the
cold,
stark
cold.
contrast of summer and winter.
That's why a lot of
that we-
plants
Some of
won't,
them experience.
A lot of plants won't hang here.
we go through in the U.S. Yeah, even in the U.S., there's parts of the U.S. that are always snowy, parts of the U.S. that are always sunny.
They go dark for long periods of time without seeing the sun.
Yeah, that is another crazy one, is the way they deal with that.
I think polar bears are hanging in there.
I wouldn't be able to keep
I think
down a
polar bears
job.
are on the decline, bro.
I would not be able to keep down a job if there was, if I was in Alaska and there was, months of darkness.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I mean, they got people sledding around fixing shit.
When it's rainy outside, I already struggle with getting up and going to work. It's like, damn, do I have to go to work today? It's rainy. It's rainy outside. Do I have to go?
I just like the rain.
You know what I mean? It got rained. We'll try again tomorrow, guys. We don't have to go to work.
Try again.
Yeah, and I work inside at a desk. I'm just saying, if I woke up and the sun was still down, I'd be like, yeah, this is.
And your car's
Can't
covered in
do it.
snow.
This is the end.
Every
I'm not
day,
going.
you just got to clean snow off your
I
car.
don't. Do I need a job that bad? It would have to be a remote position if I lived in Alaska.
Yeah, and you'd be able to survive. You know, the wilderness provides. You just got to work for it.
I feel like
Be catching crab and all kinds of
In Alaska?
ice animals. Yeah.
I didn't know they had crabs in Alaska.
Oh
What?
yeah.
Never seen Deadliest Catch.
Dude. Yeah, there's a lot.
That's in Alaska?
They have
Halibut,
Alaskan snow
dude.
crabs.
Oh, Alaskan
Salmon.
snow crab. They
Yeah.
live in the snow.
Yeah, king salmon.
I think they're dying off pretty hard too, though.
I know almost nothing about ocean life.
Really?
So
Well, us as humanity doesn't either.
you're right, dude. Mantis shrimp. You turned me on to mantis shrimp.
Yeah, mantis
I went
shrimp
on a
is a
whole
horror
deep
story.
dive.
Oh, I remember you got
I went on
into
a
that.
fucking. I wrote a report. I wrote a book report about mantis shrimp.
Who's the
How
dude
cool they
from
are.
Cheers?
Well, I don't know.
Yes.
The actor. You know who I'm talking about? He was
Yeah.
in The Good
Like a
Place.
fucking
Reminds me
night
of Woody Harrelson.
Fonzie.
No, but that dude wrote a book about the overfishing of seas. Head would have to do 7 years without fishing to like get populations up to a healthy level.
Yeah.
Just nobody fish at all for 7 years.
Wow.
They're
As
overfished.
bad as dictatorships could be, you could really enact things that would make changes like that
Yeah.
as a dictator.
No dragging nets through fucking coral
Yeah,
reefs
you could be
and
like,
shit.
no more commercial fishing. You guys figure it out without it because you're not doing it anymore.
Tears for Fears.
And just do it for like 8 years.
Yeah.
And then be like, all right, commercial fishing ban is over, but here's the regulations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't pass that shit now.
No.
But if there was a dictator,
Because
you could
there's
pass
always
that
somebody
shit.
to argue. Like, we need.
I mean, yeah, there may
What are we
be
gonna
bread
eat?
lines. There might be censorship on a mass
the CEOs
scale.
who make all
There-
the money off of it. Are gonna be-
But the overfishing of the ocean might be
Lobbying.
fixed. You know what I mean?
Somebody's gonna benefit.
Yeah, it's
the ocean life.
you can get a lot done as the dictator of a country, I would imagine.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You wouldn't have to worry about all the red tape.
maybe.
Who are you getting it done for?
Trump, put him in charge, make him the dictator.
Just want to see the world burn.
Give that man the
If it's gonna
crown.
be a dictator, it needs to be somebody in his like 40s.
Yeah, who
40 years
who
old.
has no ghosts in the closet.
Yeah.
It's all out.
Someone
Everyone
that
knows
already
about
leads
all their-
something big.
Yeah, yeah. Tulsi Gabbard. That's who I would fucking trust with the crown.
Well,
Who is she?
the
Who's Tulsi
a woman
Gabbard?
Dictator.
She's a hot senator or whatever, a hot politician. That's it. That's all. That's the only
She's a
requirement is if you're hot, you
She's a
can be.
Republican politician.
Well, that's not true. That's not the only qualification because AOC is hot, but
That's
she's
a
a
Democratic.
she's a fucking annoying as shit though,
Yeah, she's like. my
and has
wife.
and has some very strong ideas. So yeah, maybe not just only hot, but I don't know. Tulsi Gabbard
Hot
seems like a
and
level-headed
crazy.
person, dude. Seems like a really level-headed person. I haven't heard anything wild or really disagreeable come out of her. I don't think there's any like controversies or fucking, like I said, skeletons in the closet. It would have to be somebody that, dude. Truman.
Harry Truman.
Yeah, no, not Harry Truman. Like Truman from the Truman Show. Somebody that's been in the public spotlight for their whole life. There's
That's
no
who's
secrets.
Gonna be our dictator.
That's who's the dictator.
Justin Bieber.
We need to raise, make Justin Bieber in charge. Somebody that has no skeletons
Bro,
because they've
what's
been in
Will
the public
Smith's son's
spotlight.
name?
Oh, Jaden Smith, make him.
Who's your wild card pick for president? You're like, you wouldn't see him coming, but I think they do a good job.
Vermin Supreme.
Supreme
Yeah.
is that rent?
The rent too down.
Yeah. Vermin Supreme, dude. Not even a question. Next,
Look at
next
Kanye,
question.
dude.
Yeah, Kanye maybe. I don't know.
How many votes did he get?
I would be really interested to see like what he actually does in office. I want to see how. And again, let's circle back to how much of an anarchist I am and how I want to see the shit go crazy. Put Kanye in office, I say, and see how that fucking goes.
What do you think he'd really care about?
Jews. This is like his only thing he cares about right now.
Bases his whole. That sounds a lot like.
I said, like, I'm not up to date on current Kanye.
Yeah, you would be full on Hitler.
He's divorcing his wife.
The architect?
Yeah, the crazy lady is always
Are
naked.
you
all
sure
the
about
time.
that, dude?
Yeah.
Because
I thought
they
so.
have been getting a divorce and got back together like 8 times now.
Oh, maybe. Maybe they're not. I don't know. This was like
Kanye
Monday.
divorce? Question mark. Bianca Sensori?
Yep.
No,
No divorce.
denied. Rumors of a divorce.
Kanye denied the divorce.
Maybe it was an ad. What was an ad?
Rumors
that I
of a
saw that
divorce
said
in
that?
early 2025 widely circulated, but were denied by a representative and denied by the couple themselves. Yeah, not they're not getting divorced.
Damn.
Well,
They scrubbed the internet of it already.
Yeah, it's gone.
it happens. Just like his music video.
Kanye's a billionaire, right?
Maybe not anymore. He's made some poor financial decisions.
Yeah. True
Yeah,
that.
he lost a bunch of deals, and
Just poor life decisions, really.
it's Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are back together. I was looking.
That's what you're talking about.
Nah.
I was thinking about it because I saw that someone had gotten back together, and I was like, "Damn, again."
I know. I saw they were breaking up, but it's not real.
They're back together. Don't tell anyone. Your number one source for celebrity gossip. You heard it here, 5th or 6th, probably. You probably heard all this before. Here it is.
The 5th or 6th.
Yeah. Back to outdoors.
Yeah. So the largest
Outdoor gear. You were talking.
Oh, I was gonna say the largest bass I ever caught. It was probably over 6 pounds.
Have we not gotten to your
Did you
largest
weigh
fish
it?
yet?
No, my largest fish was a catfish. I wasn't even fishing for a catfish.
Yeah.
It was giant. The hook
What's
came
your-
out right out, just bloop, and I just fucking. Ugh. But the biggest fucking, it was on the private land. I was in a canoe, and with my grandpa, and I had this little itty bitty fucking crankbait. It's probably like a 2 to 3 foot square bill, little itty bitty one. Pretty sure it was sexy shad colored. And I was just fucking casting it around. My grandpa was paddling, and I threw it at a sunken tree line, and him hit the water, and I'm reeling in, and I didn't feel the vibration of the lure. I didn't feel it at all, and I was just like, and there's fucking fish on there.
Yeah,
and it was
it was
right
a
at the
fish.
boat too. Literally, it was like 3-4 foot away from me when I set
On a
the hook.
canoe? Just
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Standing
No,
up?
my grandpa.
Okay.
No, I was sitting down the whole time. And I hook into that thing. It's splashing around like crazy, and I literally just picked it up with my entire pole and put it in.
Yeah, that's how you do
And
it.
flipped
it was
it?
Flop, and I picked it up. Yeah, it was flopping around. I picked it up immediately, showed my to turn around, and it flopped one time, and I almost dropped it. And I show it to my grandpa, and he's like, "We need to go to the bank," because he wanted to get a picture of it. And his phone was in, or camera or whatever. I think it was phone. His phone was in the side by side. So we go all the way up there. We actually moved that fish too.
When you
We
move
put that one to what we called the crappie pond. There's some crappie in there. A lot of bluegill.
You guys ever got stung by a catfish's horn?
I think once. Maybe twice.
Yeah.
This is the first time I ever caught a catfish. I got stuck right in the palm, and my whole hand went numb.
Did you just grab the top of it?
I don't know what I did. I don't remember. I was super young. I was probably like 8 or 7, and we were catfishing on a bridge. Actually, the place I took you to.
Where I caught that bass?
Yep. And I was fishing from the bridge after heavy rain, so it was flooded. The water was almost all the way up to the bridge. You remember whenever we went there, it was like under the bridge, the water was like maybe 8 inches. And yeah, when we went that day, it was almost all the way up to the bridge, just rushing, almost through the woods too, flooding the trails. And everybody was just shoulder to shoulder on that bridge. That's why there's so many lines on the fucking electric lines overhead.
Because so many lures up there.
Yeah, because whenever it floods in that area, people just go shoulder to shoulder and catfish because they just run through there, and people are yanking them out
That
left
place
and
is
right.
pretty nice. It like bends around and goes off into the river.
Yeah, super cool. You can take some woods trails back there to the back where the mouth of the creek is meets up to the river.
We caught
cool
like
spot.
4 or 5 fish there.
Yeah, caught some. What are those called? The striped bass, sand bass,
Yeah.
the hybrid. Yep, those are cool.
Took a bunch of fish home that night.
I used to have access to this little creek right off of the river in the area I grew up, and it would, when the water was up, it would fill up, and especially when the white bass were running, it would fill up with fish, just fucking fill up for some reason. And then when the water went back down, they would all be trapped there. And you could go catch a fucking, at just every cast with a rooster tail. I would take this, those big crappie baskets that fold out.
Oh, those are
the
cool, yeah.
chain link, whatever, crappie baskets. And I would just fill it up with white bass. Just like 10, 15 fish, as many as you could fit in that motherfucker, and then go back home.
Man, you wouldn't believe how many fish die out whenever a dam shuts down and the river drops. I'd been once been fishing on my kayak down a river below the dam, and fishing, didn't catch anything. I was going for striper, and then I was put my rods up, lit a joint, sitting there smoking, and gar were surfacing, spoonbill smacking, carp were breaking water. I sit there, I saw like 30, 40 like sightings, just sitting there watching. Big carp came up, looked at me, and he like dove back down. He like had his big eye looking at me.
Damn.
And then it was a cool time, just vibe for like 2 hours, just to watch them just like do that. Just it became alive at like 9:30 in the morning, just came alive. And then 2 weeks later, float that same river doing an A to B trip, just like a trip, not even fishing trip, and the water's just sinking down the whole day because they stopped the dam. So at some point, just dragging the kayak out, come into this pool of water, 150 dead gar, carp, and spoonbill just all just pooled in this area. Like they were just dead. They had run into this deep area and just water kind of washed out, and just
like a big tide pool.
yeah, dude, all these fish. Just I was like, I had this special connection. 2 weeks later,
Vulture
it's all
heaven.
dead. They had to be when that time came.
Like a war zone.
Stank like shit.
Yeah.
They were suffocating, I guess, because they were just breathing the oxygen out of the water that was in
Yeah.
that small pool.
Nothing left, nothing circulating. Yep. I went to Grasslands. It was like a state parkish type area, and they had all these little pools in this. It was almost like a manufactured, man-made marshlands area, but it was huge, like 20, 30 acres. And they had all these little, grassland, marsh-style pools of water, and you could tell that it was man-made because the walk trails were, although built out of like dirt and grass and looked natural, you could tell that there were like water runoff tunnels built into them so that the water didn't flood the path, and there were inlets but not outlets. So you would walking down the trails, you would see these little pools of like hundreds of fucking carp and shit, and just like you couldn't even see the bottom. And we're talking like 10 foot by 10 foot fucking little pool, probably a couple feet deep, and just overloaded with carp that had somehow gotten into that channel through the inlet but not been able to get through the outlet. And yeah, that was pretty cool. Stuck on a treble hook, tried to catch one. Couldn't catch any of them.
It reminds me of that trip, the trout trip. What were those fish that were
Shad.
schooling up? They were just shad.
Shad. Yeah, I ripped a shad with my fucking.
I got another one
with my rooster tail.
I got 12 now.
Yeah, we were having
12
a
fish.
fishing contest to see who could catch the most fish that day. It was sunrise to sunset, and we went out there, and nobody could catch anything off the bat. We were all hyped up. We get out there, and
I caught some the first day.
the fucking shut up, and with fucking the hype quickly died as we spent an hour out there and no one got a single bite. And then we seen a school of shad come through, and I just ripped through there with my inline spinner using the treble hook and caught a shad right in the eye. And I was like, "This counts. It's one." Yeah, it did not count. They wouldn't let me count it.
God, that was so fun.
Just a little bait fish, couple inches long. Yeah, we got to do another fishing trip.
That was the first time I ever caught trout.
Nice.
You ever caught trout? No shit. They're okay. They're not like the funnest fish in the world to catch,
Kind of
but
scared me. I was fishing that, like rooster tail type with the blade on it,
yeah.
and I was reeling it in, about to cast again, and it was just in open water, just like a foot below, 6 inches below, and it just came out of nowhere from the depths, and, whoosh, and then took off back down. That was my first one.
I have to
Yeah,
imagine
it made me jump.
that those areas that we've been fishing that are like heavily stocked, because they're not naturally occurring there, they don't exist
Yeah.
there. Those areas that are heavily stocked, those fish have to be different to catch as opposed to like naturally occurring.
Oh, most definitely.
trout.
Yeah.
Like you've got
They
to
gotta be more aggressive.
I imagine
get food.
you catch them differently. You
'Cause
catch them
there's
with different
smallmouth and
baits. They
stuff
fight
in there.
differently. Like all of it's going to be a whole different
Well,
experience.
you have to figure out. You have to go experience that.
Yeah, it's
You
probably,
gotta throw a throw net.
Yeah.
Yeah, catch it with a
Hopefully
Catch
cast
all
net.
of them.
Get
and
a-
pick the 3 biggest ones out.
Hopefully it's
there.
not 100 gar.
Oh yeah, at least it wasn't 100 gar. Yeah.
Who would win in a fight, you or 100 gar? In a pool.
Fair fight or prison rules.
At the
Prison rules, dude, for sure. They got fucking knives.
at the cult campus that I grew up on, they had a water treatment plant. It was like a fully self-sustained village, and the water treatment plant that they had, the like sewage water treatment runoff pond they had that would like fence around it and everything. Me and my dad used to go because he was a maintenance man / electrician for the compound, and he had access to everything. And we would go in there and throw a cast net in the water treatment pond, and we would catch the biggest fucking goldfish you've ever seen in your life.
That's cool.
Like, I'm talking largemouth bass-sized fucking goldfish. Like, you would think they're koi. They're so big.
Aren't they pretty much like the same thing?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Are they?
kinda. I mean, it's like a carpfish.
Cousins.
Yeah, it's like a carpfish.
Kissing cousins.
My brother's caught fucking giant koi goldfish.
Yeah.
You could see it, swimming around. It would follow you because people would feed it.
Yeah.
And,
You seen the lake goldfish that people catch sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lake Shad.
What happens to... I think... haven't there been some goldfish that were caught in saltwater, like caught in the ocean?
Maybe.
Like, and I think the people were saying, like, that's what happens to goldfish that survive whenever you, like, flush them or whatever. Is they end up in the fucking ocean and then they become all
it's
mutated.
All
Nemo.
drains go to the ocean.
Yeah, all
Thanks,
drains go to
Finding
the
Nemo.
ocean. Yeah, they do, dude. They do, probably. Yeah. In India, there's not even drains. They just go shit in the ocean.
They
Skip
just
the
got
middleman.
irrigation gutters throughout the city. That's the
Aqueducts.
sewage system. They got a little fucking plyboard
Like we're
going
on,
over it. Mm-hmm. Somebody's got to stand on it when you drive your car or motorcycle over it.
Remember when we went through Google Earth and just went street by street, just going down
We were
exploring.
in Iraq.
We were doing the challenge where you have to find a place in explore India and find a
find a
place
truck.
that doesn't have any trash. And we spent quite a bit of time trying to find a place
nicer area.
that didn't have trash. Yeah, I would imagine the
I think
tourist
we
areas.
started really close to like the largest city. Probably not. I
don't know.
The best thing to do. I mean, we're gonna find trash.
Did I tell you guys about
Largest
the
collection.
Vice documentary I watched about the African warlord, cannibal African warlord?
Oh,
I've seen that video.
Told me
Cool
about
ass.
that.
This is like peak Vice. This was back when Vice was fucking cool.
General Rambo.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
remember you telling me a little bit
Yeah,
about
the cannibal African warlords.
Okay,
Yeah,
just-
just super fucking cool.
Naked war soldiers or whatever you call
naked?
them, like the fighter. What?
There was a
Naked.
general.
Some
There was
of
a
them were.
general butt naked. He called himself butt naked. That was his name, and he would
He and his child
go
soldiers.
to battle naked because so before a battle he would find an innocent child, slay it, eat its heart, and then he believed that gave him invincibility and invisibility both. So he would go into battle naked, thinking he was invisible and invincible.
Wow.
And he was
And he did it
probably
multiple
because
times?
oh dude, he was a warlord. He had tons of battles.
But they all eventually get got.
They asked him in the interview too. They were like, "How many innocent children do you think you killed?" And hundreds. Like he's fucking literally killed so many children and ate their hearts. And now he's a pastor.
Holy shit.
He's a preacher now, and he talks about it in church. He's like, "I used to kill kids."
Is that not a war crime?
Yeah, he
not
was like,
qualified?
what do you call it? He was like, he was tried, and he was acquitted or whatever you call it. They pardoned him, gave him a pass.
Statute of
country?
limitations or some shit?
Africa? I don't know what the country was.
Ugandan?
I wonder what. I don't know.
I don't remember, but there was a city that they went and explored to find him, and I fucking forget the name of the city, but it's in west. It's on the west coast
Morocco.
of the continent. I can't remember. Central west coast, but yeah, people. There was no plumbing in the city, no citywide plumbing, and they made a point to do a whole portion of the video talking about how people were just shitting on the beach, and
They just couldn't get over it.
like cats just covering up their shit with sand on the beach. And they were like, "Well, what's the mayor of the city doing?" He's like, "He comes down here and he shits on the beach with everyone else." Yeah. Yeah.
They're equal.
Dude, it's crazy just how like certain things can just get left behind, like plumbing or like hygiene when a country develops at a certain rate, it just or doesn't.
Yeah. There's no electrical grid there, but there's still guns and gang violences, brothels, heroin. You gotta, if you haven't watched the documentary, definitely watch it because it's on YouTube too, and they show a kid freebasing heroin, like a 12-year-old kid freebasing heroin, and then just nodding out freestyle rapping, like yeah, with a like Ugandan accent,
Living it up.
yeah, pretty crazy documentary.
That's a Vice documentary?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Vice had some good shit.
Yeah.
They go bribe. The very first thing they do when they get into town is they go to the police station to talk to General Rambo, and he's in jail. And they have to pay the cops. They have to bribe the cops to get him out of jail. And that's the first thing they do is bribe the local police to let the general out of jail. And as they're interviewing him, all of the village starts gathering because the rumor spreads of how much they paid these fucking police. And it's like some astronomical amount of money to them that ended up being only like a couple $100 US. And
What, $200?
yeah, dude, it's like 2 years' wages over there. And they were fucking all ganging up and they're like congregating around them. And then all of a sudden they realize what's happening. They're like, we have to get the fuck out of here. Everyone, they know how much money we have. We gotta go. And they like race out of town. Yeah, pretty cool documentary. Watched it on my phone in bed.
I think
It's
the
like an
last
hour
Vice
long.
documentary I watched was on Bam Margera.
Oh, wow.
How's that guy doing, you think?
He's doing lots of videos, the Dern brothers. I kind of watch the skateboard scene. I'm in.
Nice.
Favorite skaters, David Gravett.
I feel like it's getting a bit of a revival.
Yeah, I would believe that. I mean, skating now compared to what it was when I skateboarded most of my life has come a long way. There's perfectionists out there. But they're making,
Who was your favorite skateboarder back then?
back then,
OG.
I did like Bam a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think he was ever that good.
No, he wasn't that great. He was just
More of a
eccentric,
personality.
yeah.
Cultural figure.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember the guy that did the.
Nigel Houston was big for me.
He wasn't even around yet. when I was-
Nigel Houston was big for me. P-Rod was big for me. Eric Costin was big for me.
I don't remember who in mine.
Yeah, those guys were big for me back in the day. I was like, I wanted to name my first son Costin.
Kind
My,
of good.
my
name.
firstborn boy, Costin. My wife wouldn't go for it. Definitely wanted to
Old
do
Costin.
that. Yeah, my grandma made fun of me because she was like, "Yeah, he's costing you a lot of money." You guys want to talk about the worst thing we've ever done?
I guess. I'll go first.
All right, what's
I
the
think it's
worst
kinda
thing you've
funny.
ever done?
To another person.
At all? To an animal?
It's kind of a bit.
To a mouse?
Like to the animal's words.
To
I
a
don't know how I
person?
can judge the worst, but I do have a story in mind. It's kind of sexual in nature.
So's mine.
It was on Halloween too,
Okay.
and this is my girlfriend at the time. She blew me in park. I think it was like the second time I ever got a blowjob.
Oh yeah.
I just splooged in my hand.
What?
I didn't know what to do with it. I was like, "Give me a hug, baby." And I
Oh,
wiped
no.
it on her fucking hoodie.
No way.
That
Fucking hug me
Oh
for the
shit.
rest of the night.
That's so cool, dude. Post blowjob hug.
Post blowjob hug.
Thanks, babe. Let's
Napkin.
dap it up.
Put her there, babe.
Put her there. Good job. Shake hands afterwards.
Yeah,
I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate that and just shake
Thanks,
hands.
girl.
Yeah.
Now let's go get some candy.
No, mine's similar. Mine also has to do with cum, but I think mine's worse. So, went to a friend's house when I was a kid. Got pretty fucked up. I remember it was his aunt's house, and she was super hot. And before we went to bed, she was like, "I'm going to bed, but you guys stay up if you want. There's some K2 in there in the bathroom on the toilet." This was back when K2 was a big thing.
The dits.
So he went to sleep on the couch. I went to the bathroom, smoked a bowl of K2, and was just fucking hammered. Because I was already drunk and then smoked a bunch of K2. And then I was fucking watching porn on my phone and jorking it in the bathroom. My phone fucking dies, and I'm not done. So I'm like, fuck. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go sneak into the bedroom.
You can't just go off of pure imagination. Go
Fuck
old
no,
school
dude.
imagination.
Fuck no, I was fucked up. So
Stone Ages,
So
bro.
and by the way, I'm like 14. So I sneak into her bedroom and her phone's on the charger, and I pop that bitch open, not even locked. Just not, doesn't have any code or anything. Just swipe it open, and I'm watching porn on her phone, and right, like literally right there, as she's sleeping on the bed beside, and fucking yeah, splooged into her carpet, right there in her bedroom.
Into the carpet.
Yeah. Just no regard of
In
getting
the
caught at
room.
all. I was like, and she was laying down some like, maybe looking back now problematic because I was like 14, but like she was flirting a little bit, like silly, goofy flirting. And I took that as like, if she wakes up and I'm over here jorking it, she's just gonna want to fuck anyway. Because she was laying it down all night, not even, thinking, I'm 14, I'm fucked up in her house.
What a-
I'm in, yeah, there's me shooting my shot. Is
You
jerking
wake
off.
up in the middle of the night and then someone's on your phone watching porn. Just
Yeah, jerking it.
Wanting
Yeah.
to join in.
I'd probably give him a handshake. Put her there, babe. Yeah. No, that was what came to mind when I thought worst thing I've ever done was that. Never told him. Told all of my friends at school though what I did, and I thought it was funny. Wasn't even a secret.
What about you?
What about you?
That was a hard one. I just think about that. Worst thing probably I've done. Played like strip poker with a guy, with a woman while her son was there,
Oh,
and really gave him shit about it. 'Cause
Was he playing?
No, he was not playing. He was wanting his mom to go home.
wait, was she your age?
No,
was
let's go
he
home.
your age?
He was a little younger than me. She
Okay.
she was an adult.
But it wasn't like a 6-year-old.
No, God, no.
That's what I thought
No,
when you
we
said.
I don't know
Like
what
a full-grown boy also with you.
No.
Not like it wasn't her infant child
14-year-old
breastfeeding as you're playing strip poker. Yeah.
He's like, Cheerios. Like, get the fuck out of here. We're playing a
Yeah.
game.
Get the fuck out. Your dick swinging. Just get out of here. I'm losing. Yeah. So you fucked his mom or what?
No. He did eventually convince her to go home.
But
So-
you were just going with it.
Fuck yeah, I was rolling with it, and he was that problem. Was like, hey, let your mom do whatever she wants to do, man.
She's an adult.
She said, yeah, just once you go home.
Yeah, car's out there, buddy. That's funny.
Drive home if you could reach the pedals. I'm just going back to India.
He gets on his bike and
Yeah.
he just like starts driving.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. That's good. Well, that was the confession segment. Oh, I just realized I didn't tell a Bible story last episode.
Oh, is that a thing?
I was intending on working a Bible story in there
in
somewhere.
every episode.
Yeah, because I want to talk about Jesus and God, and I
Lots.
think we should be spreading the word.
The daughters of Lot's
Yeah.
daughters.
Job,
A lot of weird
Joe.
names in the
who's
Bible.
Lot?
Lot. It's some
Lot's
guy. I
wife.
don't know a whole lot. I know the story.
Pillar of salt. All
All right, so I do. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I got an idea. Twofold. Okay, historical things that happened that you don't think happened. For me, number one, we're gonna go non. I have a Bible one and a non-Bible. I'm gonna go start with a non-Bible one. Not even controversial. I think there's a whole community of people that are idiots like me online that don't think that Helen Keller really did the things that Helen Keller was supposed to have done.
What was Helen Keller supposed to have done?
She like fucking
Flew
wrote
over
it.
the Atlantic.
She flew over the Atlantic, dude. She was the first woman to do it. She got ate by crabs or whatever it was. She was the first Supreme Court judge.
Oh my gosh.
No, she fucking like wrote books and shit. She had political opinions. She gave fucking speeches and shit.
She just couldn't see or.
Hear or
hear.
talk
Yeah.
or any of that. Like
She could smell and feel
from
and taste.
She talked with her hips.
it was like from birth, right?
Nice.
She couldn't see or hear or talk. She was deaf, blind, and mute. and yet learned not only how to communicate, but enough to where she could form opinions and write books.
And read literature on her own.
And she could put her hands on people's vocal cords and eventually feel what they were talking.
I don't know.
I think that was
That's
the
a
thing.
thing?
I believe it was. I think she might have done
Motherfucking
that.
Superman.
I mean,
Daredevil.
I don't know. I mean,
the main
Daredevil.
the main conspiracy is that her, what do you call it, tutor, handler, her person that took care of her and taught her everything, because it's the same lady throughout her whole life that taught her how to do all this shit and then would translate for her.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of a Joseph Smith situation where she was like, no, I'm the only one who can speak Helen Keller, let me translate for her.
yeah.
And then she's like, no, she's saying this and this, and
Fuck
it's
that
like,
guy.
yeah, it's like we should be letting women vote.
Exploiting her challenged daughter.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even her kin. It was like somebody the family hired to take care of them because they
yeah,
couldn't
caretaker.
handle the deaf and blind child anymore. Because the kid was just fucking
So
miserable.
smart.
she's like, water.
Yeah, she spoke and shit or something, but like nobody would, it was just the teacher was like, oh no, she said it. Did anyone hear it? Fuck, no? All right, well, she said it. I heard it. Yeah.
So you don't think she did any of that?
I don't think Helen Keller was as advanced as they say that she was.
I feel like statistically, there's always, regardless of what the truth is, going to be a little truth to that statement. I feel like that's just inevitable, but it's to what degree. That is only my,
Yeah, and a lot of people say, well, there are deaf and blind people now. It's like, well, yeah, now we have the fucking technology to at least teach them how to get through, like, primary school, like
That's how we
elementary
figured
at
that
very
technology
least.
out. We
But,
used
like, we're talking about, whatever, fucking 1890 or whatever that Helen Keller lived.
How do you wrap your head around anything when you can't see or hear it?
That's what I'm saying.
purely
From birth,
physical.
like, there's no
imagination.
way she could have developed the ability to, maybe, sure,
What is a human mind locked inside of a dark box? What is it? And she is an
a
example
fucking
of
turd.
Helen Keller.
Turd in a box.
Okay, I was
She
like,
could move. She didn't have any inability to move.
Yeah.
She could move. She could feel.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Pro Helen Keller? You think Helen Keller was?
Think there should be
I think
more
she
Helen
was
Kellers?
advanced.
You think we should do that more? you think we should make more of them? Yeah.
Popular model.
Yeah. Do you think Helen Keller really was the way she was?
I think she was advanced for her time
Yeah.
of other people. That was the only statistic they had.
I feel
Was
like
other people that were blind and deaf.
there was hype. Maybe there was hype.
She like wrote a book, right?
I don't know.
Pretty sure she wrote a book.
I mean, if you can my God, what an experience to have. If you can communicate, might as well write a book.
Sure.
Explain your experience.
All right, so
If you know
Bible
what
one.
they
I know there's a fuck ton of shit in the Bible that most people are like, yeah, that didn't happen. But what I was thinking about the other day was fucking. You guys know about Methuselah?
Yes.
Oldest guy ever. Methuselah. So Methuselah in the Bible supposedly lived. Methuselah.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yep, Methuselah lived 969 years.
Wow.
That's how old he was when he died.
Didn't King Solomon live a long time too?
I don't know, let's see.
Like 100 and something,
King
127.
Solomon age
Which one?
55.
Oh, he only lived to
The
55.
third? The fourth?
Yep, he reigned 40 years from the time of being 15. Died at 55.
Wow.
Yeah, Methuselah
He
died
took
at
office at
969.
Did a pretty good job, I think. I'm a
Best
I'm a
years
King
were
Solomon
probably
fan.
in the beginning.
It's all vanity. That's his
Yeah.
whole thing. That was his kind of.
It's all vanity.
So yeah, I don't think Methuselah really lived 969 years. I don't think that's
Hot
a
take.
real
Hot
thing.
take, bro.
Hot take. That's a long time. What do you eat?
What do you eat?
What do you eat?
Can you imagine what a 900-year-old man would be like? You know how 100-year-old people are now, just fucking decrepit. Like, you can almost
Barely
sense
hold
the earth
themselves up.
reaching out, pulling them in
Oh my God.
to their grave. Again, it's palpable. And like times that by 9.
Crazy. You might eventually live to be that thing.
I fucking hope not, dude.
Nobody wants to be that old.
No.
Nobody wants to be that decrepit. Nobody wants to be that much of a burden. Getting old is a fucking scary thing to face.
Super scary, bro.
Oh
Yeah, for the listeners, it's Muse's 42nd birthday today.
Here's to me.
Yeah. He just had his first grandchild.
Cheers.
You're not that far off from having a grandkid.
No, Millie will be 18 in how many?
6.
6, 7 years.
Yeah. And assuming she has a baby at most of our average time to have a baby, 20 to 22.
She has a baby at the same time I had a baby. Then I got 10 years.
And you're a grandpa.
Yep.
G-pa. Pops.
Pops. I don't know what they're gonna call me.
Yeah, I was 19.
What are they gonna call you?
You don't get to really
Pepe?
You don't get to really pick that.
Pepe
Yeah,
Sylvia.
Pepe.
Pepe.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Pepe would be all right.
make my grandkids call me
Pepe.
Pepe Sylvia.
I want it to be
Puts you on the old
lighthearted
friend
and fun.
Yeah,
you
light
know?
and fluffy. Yeah. Well, anything outdoorsy you want to talk about with the
We kept getting around.
After Dark podcast?
It's still been fun.
Yeah. It's been fun. What are we at?
Oh, we're at 1 hour.
We're at an hour. That's it. Goodbye. Good night. Have a good
Signing
life.
off.
Goodbye,
Sign
stranger.
off. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anyone.